I can't believe we bought a house in Waikoloa Village on the Big Island of Hawaii. In this video, I will take you through my own experience and how our buying process turned out. Why Waikoloa Village? Before we moved to the Big Island, we were living on Maui, and my husband was transferred to a hotel in Kohala Coast, where major resorts were located. We were not ready to purchase a home, so we are searching for rentals. Our priorities were location. It needs to be close to my husband's workplace. Another thing is close to preschool and elementary school because we have a 2-year-old boy and I was pregnant with the second. And another thing is weather. I like warm weather and always sunny. So our most definite choices were Waikoloa and Waimea. And my husband's mind was set on Waimea because of the weather, and my mind was set on Waikoloa Village because of the weather. And I won. Yay! Just for information, even in Waikoloa Village, there are some days the temperature drops and get chilly and a little bit cold at nighttime during winter. Waikoloa Village had everything we could possibly need it. Preschool and public school, elementary school and middle school, and they had great reputation. What great about Waikoloa Village was they offer a swimming pool and golf course designed by Robert Trey Jones and tennis court and more. The location of Waikoloa Village was perfect. Only 10 minutes drive to my husband's workplace and only 20 minutes to world-known Hapuna Beach and 30 minutes to the airport, Kona Airport, and Waimea Town, where there are more restaurants and shops. And they have hospitals too, and it was important to me that I live close to the hospital because I was pregnant. The home search process. We were living in 2-bedroom, 2-bathroom apartment when we moved to the Big Island. Our house hunting started unexpectedly. One day, my father in Japan called me and shared his story very excitedly. He told me that they are going to buy a house on the Big Island of Hawaii. They saw a big advertisement with a famous Japanese actor in it on a Japanese newspaper one day. And it was about very peaceful, relaxed senior life in paradise. Their plan was they own a house when they come here probably once or twice a year for a long term, and from there they wanted to visit us in Waikoloa Village. Long story short, that was a scam. There is no property as it's described on the ad, and even if there was such a thing, it was too far away. It was 2 hours from the Waikoloa Village, so it wasn't feasible anyway. After this incident, we realized that the goal they wanted to achieve could be achieved by us owning a home with 3 bedrooms and 2 bathrooms. The only problem was we didn't have enough funds for the down payment. Luckily, my parents offered to help us. So that's how our house hunting started unexpectedly. So we were ready to buy a home, but we didn't know anything. So what's next? We didn't know anyone who recently purchased a house, or we didn't know any realtors. So one day I grabbed a copy of real estate magazine at a store and I started flipping. And suddenly one lady caught my eyes. She was beautiful to begin with, but I found something special which I was attracted to in her smile. That was sincerity and caring. So I picked up the phone and called her. Her tone of the voice and the way she treated me was exactly what I was hoping for. To be honest with you, calling a realtor was really intimidating to me, so that was a great relief. Our home search was pretty easy because we are not picky and our wish list was pretty short. I think there are only 3 things. 1, big yard for kids and possibly dogs for the future. 2nd, 3 bedrooms and 2 bathrooms. And we are not picky about brand new construction. As long as it's clean and well maintained, we were happy. Our realtor picked few properties and we fell in love with the first one. The house we looked at checked marked all the boxes. I still remember how excited we were. I drove by the house multiple times during the escrow, and many times I saw my husband doing the same thing. We were that excited. While buying a new home was very exciting, on the contrary, paperwork was overwhelming. Back then, we didn't have digital signatures, so my realtor had to print out everything and deliver it to our condos. Every time we signed, or seller signs. She spent enough time to explain not only the contract, but also the timeline and procedure. She made sure that we were well informed and comfortable with every step during the transaction. Communicating digitally is very convenient, as you know, but face-to-face was definitely a plus. It was very assuring, and our realtor made us definitely feel comfortable. Buying process. Fun fact, did you know that there are 1,600 realtors on the Big Island alone? It is almost impossible to meet every single one. So somehow you need to get to know them. If you know anyone who have used some realtors, ask their experiences. But other than that, when you try to find your perfect match, trying to see if the realtor is sincere, honest, and transparent. It is very important. Actually, there are so many sincere, nice, kind realtors. So ultimately, it's important to find perfect match for you. And secondly, know your budget. If you're financing, make sure to contact your lender and find out your budget is. And I strongly recommend to contact local lender. The reason is because this island, Big Island, is very unique and there are regulations which is changing constantly. So it's very important to get to know the lender who is familiar with the regulations and rules here. Third, know your needs and wants and prioritize them. If you are looking for a vacation rental, then please be careful because regulations are changing. Next thing is, once you find a dream home and your offer is accepted, stay calm during escrow. There must be hiccups unexpectedly, so most likely your trusted and knowledgeable agent will help you go over the bumps and guide you to closing. And this is also very important from the beginning. Please be honest 100% from the beginning so that your realtor can guide you in the right direction. And please know that there's no such thing as a dumb question. And don't be afraid to ask any questions. You might be thinking, oh, I wonder your realtor might think this is a common sense. But who cares? It's more important that you understand everything. Everything is clear and you feel comfortable in every step of the way. If you are new to my channel, my name is Akemi Rubenstein, your go-to Big Island real estate advisor. Whether if you're considering retiring in paradise or seeking vacation home or investment property along the breathtaking coast on the Big Island, I got you covered. Remember to like, subscribe, and hit the bell so that you get a notification when a new video drops. Our house hunting went very smoothly. We signed loan document as scheduled, and we signed the closing document at the escrow with our realtor. So receiving the house key from the realtor in front of a house, that was such a special moment. I still remember that day. As soon as we opened the door, my 2-year-old son went into the enclosed den, which we would be his room. He raised his arms and shouted at the top of lungs, "My room!" It was such a special moment. As we walked every single room, we couldn't stop smiling. We had a big yard with many citrus trees, more than we expected, and huge primary bedroom and big walk-in closet and 2 guest rooms. That was dream come true and more. As soon as we moved, my business started growing and we decided to custom build an office. So everything was perfect. Layout, the height of the desk, built-in shelves and flooring, and the color of the wall. Everything was perfect. Although my business was growing and my office is so perfect, after 2 years, I started noticing something was bothering me. The problem was the view. My office was facing the neighbor, and I was looking at neighbor's brick retained wall every day, most of the day, because I was in the office almost every day, long time. I started dreaming about a house with ocean view, but I concluded it's impossible financially. And one day I was talking to my friend and we talked about housing and business and everything, and we started talking about my dream home. And she said, Akemi, you can definitely own a house with an ocean view. So after I hung up the phone, I started searching the prices and I realized that it is feasible. So this is how our second home search started. So I looked online and one property caught my eyes. At that time, my father-in-law was newly licensed, so my husband and I decided to ask him to represent us. Once again, everything went very smoothly. The only thing was our first home, it didn't sell as we planned. So it took longer than we expected, and for a few months, we had to pay double mortgage. That was killing us. Despite the huge stress from the double payment, we still enjoyed the gorgeous view. It was an amazing view. And actually, it was a brand new home, so that was another huge upgrade. We've lived in this house for over 16 years, and we're still in love with this house. Do you see yourself moving here? Let me know in comments below. Our focus when we bought our first house was raising children in a safe place and conveniently located for daily needs. Preschool was only 1 minute away, and elementary and middle school was only 2 minutes away. My sons often walked to school because it was so close. We often went to the beach, the world famous Hapuna Beach. It was only 20 minutes away. And when it's too windy and it's not good beach day, then we had a choice to go to community pool, which is only 3 minutes away. The only thing that were missing 22 years ago was a hardware store and sport gym. Guess what though? With a new shopping center, now we have a hardware store and a sport gym. I go to there too. Waikoloa Village offers not only beautiful renovated swimming pool, but also discounted golf and tennis courts and even pickleball courts. And courts are resurfaced recently. Waikoloa Village also offers karate lessons and yoga lessons. If you would like to know more about the community, please visit waikoloa.org. There is affordable housing project is taking place, and some of them are already occupied and more coming. And even hotel is coming also. Waikoloa Village was very attractive to us 23 years ago, but even more so now with a new shopping center, new construction, and ongoing association's effort to make our lives better. I feel Waikoloa Village is truly our home. I'll be so stoked if I can contribute to the community. Through raising our children in this community, we've been deeply connected to the community. I feel so happy when I hear my son's friends calling me, "Hi Auntie Akemi," from far away, waving at me. Some of them are over 25 years. My husband was born in Minnesota, and when he was 6 years old, moved to Oahu. And I was born and raised in Japan. But when we moved to the Big Island and started living in Waikoloa Village, we didn't need to change ourselves much to fit into the community. The only thing we did was respect the people there and the community. And they did the same to us. And they made us feel very comfortable and welcomed. I hope you got something new out of this video. For more videos about Big Island real estate and living, make sure to check one of the videos on the screen. Mahalo and arigatou gozaimashita for watching. See you on the next one. Aloha!